The train pulled away so quietly that it almost felt impossible for something so gentle to change two lives forever. I watched your silhouette disappear behind the glass until the distance blurred every familiar detail I had memorized. It wasn't just the miles that frightened me, it was the thought of waking up tomorrow without hearing your voice in the next room, or seeing your smile waiting at the end of an ordinary day. We promised each other that love was stronger than geography, stronger than time zones, stronger than the empty spaces stretching across maps. I believed every word because I believed in us. Still, when the station finally fell silent and I turned toward home alone, I realized that courage isn't in pretending you don't hurt. Courage is carrying hope through the ache, trusting that love can survive even when life asks it to wait. Every road grows longer, every sunset fades, but some promises refuse to break. Every mile between us knows your name. Every road I've traveled feels the same. Though oceans separate, the touch of our hands, love keeps building bridges no distance understands. Every mile between us tests our hearts each day, but it cannot steal the love that chose to stay. The little things became the hardest to live without. I miss the way you'd laugh before finishing a story, the way you'd steal a sip from my coffee even after ordering your own, and the quiet comfort of knowing you were only a room away. Video calls became our evening tradition, and somehow a glowing screen turned into the closest thing we had to being together. We'd celebrate birthdays through cameras, watch sunsets from different cities, and count down the days until the next visit. It wasn't perfect, but neither were we, and maybe that's why it mattered so much. Love wasn't asking us for perfection, it was asking for patience. It was asking us to keep choosing each other, even when convenience whispered that letting go would be easier. Hope keeps breathing across the skies. Love still lives behind closed eyes. Every mile between us carries one more prayer. Every lonely evening reminds me that you care. Though I can't hold you, I still believe the distance only measures space, not what hearts can keep. Every mile between us will one day disappear when love finally brings us back here. Some people count the miles on a map, we count the moments until we meet again. Some people see an impossible distance, we see a future worth waiting for. Every goodbye is only temporary when two hearts keep walking toward the same tomorrow. There will come a morning when airports and train stations are no longer places of farewell, but places of reunion. I imagine spotting you across a crowded terminal, dropping every bag I'm carrying just to reach you a little faster. I imagine holding you so tightly that all the missed birthdays, lonely weekends, and tearful goodbyes dissolve into one unforgettable embrace. And if that day takes longer than we hoped, I'll still choose this love, because you've taught me that commitment isn't proven when everything is easy. It's proven in the way not as the thing that almost broke us, but as the journey that proved how deeply we loved. Every mile between us is 1 mile closer to the moment we meet again. Every sunrise brings another chance. Every heartbeat keeps us in step, even from afar. Every mile between us will become a memory, another page in the story we'll tell. Until that day, I'll keep saving every dream, every prayer, every piece of my heart. For the moment, there are no more miles between us. So wherever tonight finds you, look up at the same sky. The stars don't belong to one city, one country, or one heart. They belong to all of us. And somehow that makes the distance feel a little smaller, because love has never been measured by how close two people stand, but by how faithfully they keep choosing each other through every mile between them. The train pulled away so quietly that it almost felt impossible for something so gentle to change two lives forever. I watched your silhouette disappear behind the glass until the distance blurred every familiar detail I had memorized. It wasn't just the miles that frightened me, it was the thought of waking up tomorrow without hearing your voice in the next room, or seeing your smile waiting at the end of an ordinary day. We promised each other that love was stronger than geography, stronger than time zones, stronger than the empty spaces stretching across maps. I believed every word because I believed in us still. When the station finally fell silent and I turned toward home alone, I realized that courage isn't pretending you don't hurt. Courage is carrying hope through the ache, trusting that love can survive even when life has its way. Every road grows longer, every sunset fades, but some promises refuse to break. Every mile between us knows your name. Every road I travel feels the same. The oceans separate the touch of our hands. Love keeps building bridges no distance understands. Every mile between us tests our hearts each day, but it cannot steal the love that chose to stay. The little things became the hardest to live without. I miss the way you'd laugh before finishing a story, the way you'd steal a sip from my coffee even after ordering your own, and the quiet comfort of knowing you were only a room away. Video calls became our evening tradition, and somehow a glowing screen turned into the closest thing we had to being together. We'd celebrate birthdays through cameras, watch sunsets from different cities, and count down the days until the next visit. It wasn't perfect, but neither were we, and maybe that's why it mattered so much. Love wasn't asking us for perfection, it was asking for patience. It was asking us to keep choosing each other, even when convenience whispered that letting go would be easier. Hope keeps breathing across the skies. Love still lives behind closed eyes. Every mile between us carries one more prayer. Every lonely din reminds me that you care. Though I can't hold you, I still believe the distance only measures space, not what hearts can keep. Every mile between us will one day disappear when love finally brings us back here. Some people count the miles on a map, we count the moments until we meet again. Some people see an impossible distance. We see a future worth waiting for. Every goodbye is only temporary when two hearts keep walking toward the same tomorrow. There will come a morning when airports and train stations are no longer places of farewell, but places of reunion. I imagine spotting you across a crowded terminal, dropping every bag I'm carrying just to reach you a little faster. I imagine holding you so tightly that all the missed birthdays, lonely weekends, and tearful goodbyes dissolve into one unforgettable embrace. And if that day takes longer than we hoped, I'll still choose this love, because you taught me that commitment isn't proven when everything is easy. It's proven in the waiting and the sacrifices no one applauds, and in the decision to keep believing when circumstances try to convince us otherwise. Every mile we've endured together, I strengthened something inside us that convenience never could. One day we'll look back on this distance, not as the thing that almost broke us, but as the journey that proved how deeply we love. Every mile between us is 1 mile closer to the moment we meet again. Every sunrise brings another chance. Every heartbeat keeps us in step, even from afar. Every mile between us will become a memory, another page in the story we'll tell. Until that day, I'll keep saving every dream, every prayer, every piece of my heart. For the moment there are no more miles between us. So wherever tonight finds you, look up at the same sky. The stars don't belong to one city, one country, or one heart. They belong to all of us. And somehow it makes the distance feel a little smaller, because love has never been measured by how close two people stand, but by how faithfully they keep choosing each other through every mile between